How about I do, and how do you do? Welcome back to the Outer Worlds 2, guys. We are on the big anti-Cleo ship. I decided to go here first. I think that's a pretty good roundabout for us. We have a couple missions here, really, that I wanted to kind of jump in and do. Starting with this one, which I don't even know where the hell to go with it, so... Unless it's just the main talk here. So we're going to go in here and check it out. This place is so abruptly loud. Look at the advertising everywhere. This is freaking ridiculous. This reminds me of the Groundbreaker from the first game. Oh, there's dead. Oh, no, it's alive. Okay, never mind. Jeez, dude, look at these guys. Hey, bud. Nope, I can't go there.
Please have identification, transfer work, and a reasonable bribe at the ready.
Why do I need a reasonable bribe? Bribe, not bribe. Why'd I say bribe for?
I'll need to check your current standing with corporate affairs.
Well, do this.
You're in luck. Auntie's Choice is hiring outside contractors, and an Earth Directorate agent should fit the bill nicely. Well, still need to check your record, I'm afraid. Alrighty. Commencing review.
Estimated wait time unknown. Interesting.
Really? Reads like a recap of an Aetherwave drama. You're the questionable sort who we do business with, but you're definitely not our best friend. You should probably consider accepting our special offer.
Oh, excuse me?
Is allowing us to affix an Auntie's Choice holo advertorial inside your ship, so you can bear our messaging with pride and share it across.
I don't want one of your advertising things in my freaking ship.
Anecdotal feedback from paid experts shows it increases the odds of a ship's crew purchasing Auntie's Choice products by a whopping 11%.
11%. What the hell is an 11%? Also, if you all notice, I have foot and mouth syndrome now, so I have to make these choices quickly.
Ready next time you're back. Enjoy your time on the ACS Undisputed Claim, the pride of Auntie's Choice corporate war fleet. Here's a ticket to the first stop on the Profit Mover Trimicular. From there, make your way through the Esplanade to the head office tower reception desk for details on our exciting contract opportunity.
Dude, I am so confused with some of this stuff. Oh, the inside of this place kind of looks like shit. Okay, I don't even know where the hell to go here. I need to talk to her.
We have answers.
Oh no, I'm good. See you later. I'm not talking to another receptionist unless I absolutely have to. So this is Auntie's Choice support. That just goes back to the Rift. This is interesting. Oh, wait. Can I? Where the hell's the tram? Oh, here it is.
Wow, this is first class.
This is kind of nice. Let's see. We're at client intake now. What is this? Head office tower. You need an all-access pass to the Profit Mover.
Kill you. Luckily, the ACS Undisputed Claim is not only our corporate.
This is nice. I thought maybe it was just going to be an not an animation, but a just a quick transition from there to here. But I kind of like this. Oh, it got really dark.
You'll find a wide assortment of products, wares, and miscellaneous bric-a-brac from all Auntie's Choice departments.
Are we here? Hey.
Hey, you, soldier with the arm. Got a delivery for you.
Kind of disrespectful, but...
Got a delivery for an Inez Silong? That you? I mean, I'm sure it's you, considering there aren't many of you folk running about. But I've got to ask, company policy.
Yeah, it's me, all right. Who is asking exactly?
Hey, just a courier friend. Nothing funny like. A soldier named Ortiz hired me to find you, if I could, and deliver this message.
Cool.
Ortiz was in my unit. Good man, but ain't sure why he's reaching out now. Suppose we'll see when we return to the ship.
One more thing, friend. Consider this your formal reminder that we don't offer return to sender service, unless you pay double plus expediting charges. Until next time.
Dude, I hate everything about this place. It blows my mind every single time because it's like everything is an expediting charge. Everything's a double feedback charge, a double rescinding charge. You know, if you breathe too heavily, you get charged. It's like, why? Just freaking why? Why?
Whoa, this looks better than I ever dreamed of. Reckon you can buy, sell, and eyeball just about any commodity.
It is
worth having.
very freaking colorful in this damn place. Oh my goodness. It's got the dumb ad drones and everything. Like, it's almost an imitation of the Groundbreaker from the first game.
Think you dropped something?
Hey, will you back the hell up? I'll blow your brains out.
Yeah, you dropped something. Word to the wise. Mind your personal effects, intellectual assets, and major organs at all times. Plenty of opportunists here, eager to take you for all you're worth. You're lucky I found this, thing you dropped. Get me?
Yeah, thanks, I guess. A surreptitious... I don't know why I can't pronounce that. Whatever. Dear Maverick Outsider, we, the middle managers of the ACS Undisputed Claim, are done with being passed over. We mean to take action or subcontract said action to a capable proxy. Met you to the back deck steerage, which I am required to note is sponsored by the Stogie Slims. To discuss this exciting business opportunity, which we believe will be mutually advantageous to both parties. Cool, no, I'm good. You got people running up on people and making things weird. This is a very interesting place. Oh, you know what? Actually, we should probably do this. Actually, you know what? Hold on. We're gonna wait on that. I want to see if there's gonna be anything crazy more that we need. Hello. Oh, this is the vice
I
president.
see you decided to accept my invitation. Good. I do hate having to follow up. Ordinarily, reception here would detain you in a whole song and dance, but you're no common contractor. You're my honored guest, and as such, I've informed them there's no need.
Well, I appreciate it. It's very nice to meet you. This place is
I
weird.
wanted to formalize my gratitude for your assistance on Greater Tranquility Station. What a shame our negotiations were so violently digressed. I felt we were making real progress, notwithstanding a subsection or two.
You gotta be careful with them subsections.
In fact, that is what I summoned you here to discuss. Some messages have indeed been sent hither and thither through back channels. Alden remains convinced an agreement can be reached, and I concur. Mayhaps we're both overly optimistic, but if there's even the remotest chance of bringing the Order and Auntie's Choice together, the profit from doing so far outweighs the risk. To begin,
Always
you'll need to
about the
gain
monies.
favor with both the Order and Auntie's Choice. I expect the Order will want you to, I don't know, clap some chalkboard erasers together or something. Do whatever you must to earn an audience with our respective leaders and convince each to agree to meet and continue the negotiations.
She said clap some chalkboard things together, and I swear my first thing in my mind went to was clapping cheeks,
You're
and I don't know
confident, offering
why.
quality.
It
Had
is
certain occupational tiers.
too early
But
for
mind
that.
You're not overconfident. Auntie hates grandstanding. Obviously, you will need help to smooth over any points of contention during the negotiation, which will require some verbal finesse, but worry about that step upon reaching it.
Okay, sounds good. Count me in.
Capital.
I love
As
bringing people
mentioned
together.
Before, you'll first need to earn an audience with the presiding bishop and our very own chief executive before this plan can go ahead. When it comes to the Order, approach their laureates. They seem to run things. On our side, work with the VPs, improve their opinion of you, and gain their trust. Oh, and you might see about improving your oratory skills in the meantime. Persuasive rhetoric will certainly be valuable during the upcoming negotiations.
All right, well, that sounds good then. All right, so we have to speak to Ruth and speak to Auntie. Wait, we got to speak to both of them? Okay. Yeah, because this is the main contingent mission here, so... Utilize the archive to process this, the main mission. Equitable arrangement. Report to the head office tower. Okay, so we need to go here and get this mission done as well. Can I not go in here? Hey, excuse me, receptionist guy.
Hello, daring unyielding self-determinist, stalwart seeker of self-betterment, or rapacious rogue of corporatism, welcome to Auntie's Choice Esteemed Invaluable Disposable Agent Program. As in IDA, your assignments will be some of the most decisive and admirable tasks that Auntie's Choice has to offer. IDAs help explore the wilds, plot our path, and shape the evolution of our beloved corporation. And with enough rugged determinism, you might even live to see the results.
My brain is frying with all this corporate
That's right, a life filled with
baloney.
action, adventure, riches, and romance awaits. Being an IDA will see all of your fantastical dreams come true. Now, if you'll just exit through to your left, 2 of our top 29 vice presidents are waiting to speak with you.
If I'm an IDA, do I
And
get
remember,
free aspirin
Auntie's Choice Stay
for the
Warm
headache I
Meal
get from
Pack
listening to you
offers our
people?
finest pre-sliced bread and dehydrated water tablets in one convenient package for an additional price.
My man did not just hit me with the sliced bread and dehydrated water tablet, Ploy. There ain't no way he just hit me with that.
Well, wonderful to meet you. C.F. Pendergrass III, Strategic Reconfiguration. It's not every day we have such a capable operative accept our invitation to the undisputed claim. While it was those ill-fated peace talks that got you here, I've kept tabs on you for a good long time.
Yes, we've all kept tabs. Auntie and I have spoken about you several times.
Ursula
now.
Ormsby.
Ursula Ormsby, Proprietary Insight Acquisition. You'll report to both of us. For now.
Indeed. It is our pleasure to meet you, and I am beyond tickled to welcome you to Auntie's Choice.
I don't know how.
We need
This
someone
is
not shaped
a
by
lot to
Auntie's
take in
meritocracy.
with the
It
way
serves its function, but our workers
these
tend to
people
focus
talk
on
and their
rung
excitement.
climbing. We need an individualist who sees unorthodox solutions. A daring, non-conforming perturbation ameliorator to implement
Perturbation
our monopolistic
ameliorator?
mercantile methodology plan.
More succinctly, we are recruiting an expert
Perturbation
outside
Amelia. Is that some type of butt device? Like what?
Wonderful! This is the kind of wily adventure in self-determinism you will absolutely not regret. Your first assignment demonstrates some of the very qualities we need. Something unexpected, or in truth, unprecedented, has happened at one of our repackaging facilities on Praetor.
If I understand correctly, they're having something of a workforce issue. Don't know rightly what you call it. Workers are, well, asking for things. It's strange. They've stopped working. The workers there simply stopped.
Yeah, they can do that.
They expressed, and I know this is going to sound more than a bit strange, dissatisfaction. And they said they won't return to work unless things at the plant improve.
Oh my god, dude, this sounds like your classic case of like American
Employees have a right to demand anything of their employers.
freaking industrial work.
And what, pray tell, has them so
Union. They're
aggrieved?
unionizing is what they're doing.
Dear law, what a bunch of devious, ungrateful, greedy little prigs. After all the opportunities Auntie's given them to repay us like this, I'm so disappointed.
So what do you suggest we do about such an utterly unheard of situation? It is absolutely imperative that we get those people back to work, whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes. Okay, kill them all and make the replacements clear the corpses. Jesus Christ. Crack some skulls and force them to... We'll figure out something once we get on the ground.
You'll go to Praetor, meet the plant's overseer, and mediate an end to this lunacy, which gets those ingrates back to work.
I have zero doubt Auntie and I will be completely impressed by your efforts. Unless you disappoint, in which case I will disavow that statement.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah. What else do we need to do while we're on this freaking place? Let's go back to the journal. So that's now hiring an invaluable disposable agent. So you have to break the strike. Let's click back on this one. Talk to Auntie's Choice or the order utilize. So there's nothing else here on this planet that we can do, I guess. Forbidden Secrets of the Undisputed Claim. So that's the people that are on the back of the ship. That's the pursuit of whatever the hell that is. Hazard gas. Walking on eggshells, fiddling with fulgurating fulminations. I mean... Oh, there's this one. Jesus, I'm stupid. Report to the head office tower. We've already been here. Oh, it's not going to let us speak unless we do that part. Okay. I guess the only thing we can do is meet with Ruth. Can we actually fast travel back to the ship at least? Fast travel back to the ship. Because whoever Ruth is looks like they're outside of the ship, maybe? Maybe? Maybe I'm wrong? Nope, meet with Ruth. Okay. Completely different. Oh, they did put that damn thing on here. Now with 12% less in radiation. Wonderful. I thought those were bugs or something clinging onto the side of the ship. Good lord. Okay, so I'm guessing she's on Cloister. They're all on Cloister, so no matter what I did, it was better to go over here to the ship and then come to this place. All right. So considering that both of these kind of situations kind of go off of this, I'm going to keep Inez and Marisol with us because we're dealing with Auntie's Choice and the Order. So they kind of balance that yin and yang out a little bit. All right, so Ruth is all the way over here. She's right there. That's her quest. It's the Rift data. Okay, so we gotta go this way. It's a nice little ice planet. What's going on over here?
This weather's quite conducive for cooling the archive. And
what in the world is that?
Keep those eyes open, soldiers. Corneal frostbite be damned.
Corneal frostbite be damned, he said. Okay, can we just walk through the tunnel? I mean, it looks like this could potentially be a clear shot straight. Never mind. It's destroyed. Cool. Okay. Well, I guess we'll walk around the mountain here. This is a nice little planet. Freaking freezing. I wonder what type of wildlife's around here. That'll be interesting to see. Damn, dude, these guys look like they are struggling with their setup. Tunnel collapsed. They're freezing. The whole mess of stuff.
Hey, Commander. Something tells me the Order won't be keen on letting an enemy soldier walk through their gates. Reckon I ought to step away? But I wouldn't give for a bit. Got something that needs doing, Commander?
I think you'll be alright. I think we'll be fine.
Heard that halt. The Oracle Laureate sent ahead to expect someone matching your description. However, he said nothing about admitting questionable allies. Members of Auntie's Choice are not permitted inside Laplace's garden. Your companion will have to wait outside.
Huh. If only one of us could have foreseen this situation. But I'll stay back, Commander. Ain't no reason to cause a scene.
You should heed the wisdom of your friend.
Damn. Oh, Inez isn't with Auntie's Choice. She just likes the armor.
Yeah. These hues suit my complexion real good.
As likely as I find that theory, we have rules and regulations for a reason.
Almost.
We are at war, you might have noticed.
Fine.
Was there ambiguity in my previous warning?
Okay, so I have to send her back to the ship. Are you serious? All right.
This is your last
okay.
If you attempt to gain
all right. Let's walk 20 feet back here so the companions actually listen to me.
But I wouldn't. Got something that needs doing, Commander? If you say so.
Whatever, we'll just take her in. That's annoying. I didn't expect that. Of course, I didn't also take Marisol onto the ship, so that kind of makes sense.
Ah, Agent, I have a message for you. On behalf of the Order of the Ascendant and her impermeable wisdom, the presiding bishop Ruth Bassar, welcome to Laplace's garden. The presiding bishop is presently indisposed, but I've been instructed to direct you to the Artificer Laureate for whatever pressing matter has brought you to the garden. She's working in Belvedere Hall's secondary courtyard. Enter the large building at the top of the mesa ahead and follow the first hall on your right.
Well, thank you very much.
Oh, yes. The vicar did ask me to direct you to him. How positively forgetful of me. He should be waiting for you in Belvedere Hall's main courtyard at the top of the stairs. May all your problems precede solutions.
These...
Is it just me? Or does something seem... Oh, never
What
mind.
in the TV head is that? Oh, this is much nicer though. This is comfortable in here. Look at this place. All right, so that's Ruth and that is Lorette. I guess they're both up here, so it doesn't matter. That headpiece is like, I'm just waiting on like SpongeBob or something to pop up. Ooh, what?
Ah, there you are. I was informed by Gertie you've agreed to help us reconvene negotiations.
Oh, this is this guy. Okay.
With your aid, Auntie's Choice and the Order will soon be rivals no longer. Just think of all we can accomplish if our two sides reject fractiousness and combine our efforts. Remember, seek out ways to help both sides. Engender trust. Gertie and I will let you know when it's time to move forward.
Yeah, sounds great, bud.
I'd recommend you work on honing your oratory skills. Our presiding bishop and Auntie Cleo can be challenging to debate with.
Oh, they want you to have high speech skill to deal with that. I can already feel it. Okay, so...
No admittance without the Artificer Laureate's permission. The presiding bishop is not accepting visitors. Come back later.
Okay, so I can't go in there and talk with her unless I go over here and talk with this person.
A visitor? It's for the best that you're talking to me now instead of mid-work. I do seem to have a slight propensity for stabbing randomly.
It's a nice looking gun on the table. Can I have it?
But I suppose that's enough time spinning in the statements column. Speak away.
I received a message that Ruth was indisposed and to speak with you in her stead.
Are you... Beckett. Another prediction that he hasn't seen fit to notify me about. A more cynical exemplar might posit his doing this to be intentional. If you're here, I imagine you aim to petition the presiding bishop for her support, which is hardly a surprise. She is the most important individual in Arcadia. Not if I cannot gauge for certain if you can be trusted. I cannot allow just anyone to wander into Ruth's quarters. But there is something you could do to prove yourself worthy. A myriad of cultists have taken over the settlement of Newton, which is a nearby site of historical but not strategic significance. I want them gone. Once there was a bridge.
You said that like it's strategic.
Archive, but it was destroyed by a rift. Best keep your distance should you travel there.
You really said that like it was strategic.
Appreciation until this task is complete.
It's of historical, but of nothing strategic.
We should collect Azza from the ship first. Unless you don't want the benefits of her inside knowledge of the cult.
Man, do we really have to get that crazy bitch? Like, I'm all for... Wait, does it want me to pick... Oh, okay, no. Does it want me to talk to her about something else?
Now, how might we be of use to one another?
Okay, let's not do that. Can I fast travel from inside of here, though? To go back to the ship. Nope, not what I wanted to do. All right, let's go back to the landing pad. I guess we'll pick up the crazy chick. And we'll go from there. Makes it a heck of a lot easier. Heck of a lot easier, yeah. I'm fumbling my own words listening to these people cognitively go back and forth. Let's grab Azza, as much as I don't want to. She freaks me out a little bit. And by a little bit, I mean a lot. And by a lot, I mean every time I turn around, she wants to stab somebody. It's almost like she wants to drink their blood or something. It's creepy. However, I'm starting to think I should just go ahead and start investing in speech if we're to get anything else done with this game, because every time I turn around, I can't get anything done. Space Ranger, your speech skill also scales damn. Ooh. Ooh. Hold on, actually, yeah, let's take that. So that's what the Space Ranger thing actually does. Oh, legs. All right, map-wise, let's take a gander here. So that's the Rift data. That's her mission. So this is the cultist thing, which is 1,300 meters in this direction. Wonderful. That is a huge rift up there.
Hostilities are afoot.
Oh, what is going on over here? Oh, little mechs everywhere. Those are mine mechs. They are... Damn, dude. She went straight in, murdered those things, and... Oh! Wait, do they explode if you get close to them, or did I get hit with a grenade?
Either restore my life or avenge my death.
These robots at what they...
Purification in progress. They're benumbed.
Yeah, so you literally can't damage these guys unless they're... if they're friendly. It kind of sucks because you want to take them over or get rid of them. I don't want to sit there and wait for him to... Oh, damn, where'd the other one go? Did he turn into paste? Oh, there it is. We're almost up top to this little place up here. It's a long walk across the field. Not to mention all the fighting that ensued in between. It's crazy. These guys are fighting over the last bag of Skittles in the land. It's insane. It's unheard of. I'm hoping this is actually the right path going up here. And there's Mantipillars. Ooh, and Mantisaurs. We love it. You know, Ozzy, you could just run up and, like, kill it. Is it just going to be more of them up here? Oh god, yeah. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh, they attach to that, and then they deal that caustic damage too. That's cool. Kaboom. Nice. We got one more left. Spurred. Dude, I like that. It's kind of a... She's kind of got like a flat cannon going on there. All these doors are barred shut, huh? Anything of remedial use in here? Yeah, we got some bit cartridges. Nice little plasma pistol. They kind of want you to use plasma here. Anything else? Nope. Now, you said this place was taken over by cultists. I'm starting to really think it was taken over by Mantisaurs. That's the only thing I found. I don't think the modulator is going to help much. That's a big one.
Shouldn't be a problem. We going to kill Hierarch Ziegler soon? My knife hand's getting itchy.
Yes, we will get him, I promise. At some point, we will cook him. Probably should go back and do those companion quests at some point. Oh, yeah, Why are they all running towards the center here? Oh, this is a small town. It's like a Wild West town. This is kind of cool. I like this.
I have a fix on their weaknesses.
Oh god, I'm stuck on that lamp. Oh, baby. Ooh, whatever those are.
Either restore my life or avenge my death.
Oh man, there's a dude all the way up there just cracking. He threw a grenade at me, son of a bitch.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Well, adversary vulnerability looks like the dude is stuck.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Come on, just proc the electricity on him. Come on.
Hostile in proximity.
Yeah, there we go.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified. Enemy in vicinity. I have a fix on their weaknesses.
This thing has become effective against everything. Oh, even me dying.
Locking them down. Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
Oh, that dude's got 2 grand on health. There's a lot of dead bodies here too. This sucks. Oh, actually, where is she at? Can I get her up successfully? I'll just have her jump in and use her ability. Dude, they're so tanky, man. That's crazy.
Baton scan.
He's running up on me with that trench shotgun.
Standing by to stupefy.
Can I actually hit him with this?
Lift weapon primed.
Think I can... Well, at least I hit him with that. Screw it. Ozza's running up on him, trying to find a way to get from behind him, so I'm going to collect all this loot real quick while she's doing her thing. This might be one of the biggest combat etched areas that I've been in. There's a lot of guys in here.
I have a fix on their weaknesses.
You know, I actually haven't tried to hold all at all. It is much quicker to just spam the square button to pick up all this stuff. He killed her. Here, hold that for me. Oh, you don't like the Zeranium, bud?
Who needs to die?
Okay, I'm curious. Can we actually... Okay, we're saving before we do this. I want to see if we can use our rift thing. You can. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh. What was necessarily over here? What is this place? Oh, this is the archive. Okay, yeah. No, we're we'll go back. Cultists eliminated. That is a great etch and sketch drawing of that. That's amazing. Is he gonna let the cultists come through? You let the cultists come through, but you won't let the anti-choice soldier that's not even doing anything come in, but you're gonna let the cultist run up in here and do what she wants. That's bananas. B-A-N-A-N-A-S. Can I cheat and get up there? Nope, we're just gonna walk. All right. No room for innovation, I suppose.
You bring a cultist into
Oh, of course she's gonna complain about it.
This isn't a sign you've lost your nerve. Or are you planning on removing the cultists from Newton one at a time, like this one here? I was expecting different results.
Well, then it seems today is your lucky day.
The Dawn and Newton have been dealt with. By us. Care to hear all the bloody particulars?
Yeah.
Come on, Commander. You never let me talk about Viscera.
You saw a problem and followed your own methods to solve it. I can admire that. Here's something for your trouble.
You're quite
If you removed
enraged.
Newton's unsightly blemish, I believe you may be trustworthy. I have reasoned something predicted has come to pass. One of the satellites comprising the Hyperion web was struck by a wayward craft and crashed on Paradise Island. I need someone to recover an informational component from it. I hope your zeal is properly placed. The Protectorate soldiers guarding the crash site are unlikely to let you close, unless something else is made to arrest their attention. I cannot say how that might be accomplished, unfortunately. Some of our scholars find answers to their solutions at the CAF integration point.
Half integration point. So you're talking the coffee shop
and return it here.
and the cafeteria.
May the odds prevail against your bloody demise.
Okay, so we did that. I mean, is this just a string of quests to try to even get this in? Break the strike. Find a resolution to the strikes that is on Praetor. We are on Praetor, right? Right? I feel like I'm stupid for some reason right now. Like my brain's not working. Maybe it's that other planet. I don't have a clue. Whatever, let's get back to the ship. Because I'm 10 kinds of confused. It's interesting we're going back to Paradise Island though. I haven't been back there in a minute. And someone wants to have a conversation back here, huh? Oh, it's her.
Why are we beset by void-damned traitors everywhere? Has everyone gone mad but me?
Probably.
If you weren't ignorant of our ways, you'd know that is a ridiculous thought. They hold no one in higher regard than me, save the exalted leader herself.
Okay, we'll talk about something else.
Commander, over here.
Okay, what do you want now?
Commander, wanted to chat with you about the cartridge that courier gave us. Ain't heard from Ortiz in, might well have been a year at this point. That's how it goes when you've fallen behind and the others got no choice but to keep moving. If he's spending his hard-earned bits to contact me now, there must be a real good reason. Would you watch the message with me?
Sure, why not?
Fella from my old unit. Good buddy of mine before I was discharged. I didn't get the chance to say goodbye after the grafting procedure. Didn't have a way of reaching out neither. Thanks, Commander. Would you do the honors and get it going?
Sure thing.
Inez, it's...
Damn, homie is Jack.
Look, I ain't got long. Neither for this message nor for life. I made a mistake. I signed up to get grafted, but it's gone wrong. Should have known when I got to the lab that something was off. It was a secret, they said. We couldn't tell no one. And now my blood's infected and I'm as good as dead. Well, I just wanted to be like you. Throw myself at the problem, wrestle it down. I should have listened when they told me about how your graft hurt you. How it failed you. I should have reached out sooner. Maybe things would have been different. Please, find that lab on Cloister. It's in an ice cave, but I ain't sure where exactly. They hit it good. Whatever you do in this, stop them. Don't let them do this to anyone else.
Dude, they turned him into Frankencrab.
Commander, I ain't sure what to make of Ortiz's message. He's dying.
Probably already
As he
dead at this
says,
point.
I ain't got a choice. I gotta find that lab and put a stop to things. Will you help me?
I mean, sure.
Commander. Now we just need to find those ice caves on Cloister. We keep our lamps lit. We ought to find the lab without much of a fuss. I hope.
All right. Honestly, let's go ahead and continue on to Paradise Island. We'll do that first since we're already working with the Order. Let's just finish the Order and get their stuff done. Like I said, it's interesting. I haven't been back here in a minute. I wonder where the satellite crashed. Round and round we go. Where it goes, no one knows. I am, however, going to not bring her. We're going to bring Inez again because I need healing. Doesn't help when you don't have anybody that's supporting the team. Ooh. Cover the data from the crash satellite. All right, where is the crash satellite? Oh, it's sitting right there, so that's not that far off. These Protectorate people probably aren't too happy with me. Before I left the planet, I cleared out a lot of their stuff. Like, a lot. Wait, why am I searching the area down there for? Crash course in telemetry. Seek an alternative way to deal with Protectorate forces. Find someone with connections at the cafeteria point who can help you get past the... Oh, that's just... Yeah, no, we're not worried about that. I'm just gonna crush them all. It's the easier thing to do. Plus, they shouldn't be that hard. This... Unless they're scale leveled to where I'm at right now in all the other places. Shouldn't be too much of an issue. Yeah, see, easy.
Taking the fight out of them. Purification in progress.
There's a lot more here than I thought.
Target analyzed.
Ooh.
Lay down fire. Reload. Negative. Recharge incomplete. Happy to help. Discreet. Out of sight and on the way.
They are a little bit higher on the damage scale than I was anticipating, so that is a misinterpretation by me. Dude, eat it. My flashlight on? Okay, I take it back. That was a lot more difficult than I anticipated. Really thought they were going to be easy. This poor guy got sent flying. Oh no, it was this one. Ah, here it is. Retrieve that data, son. Retrieve that data. Oh, they even set up a little spot here too. It's interesting because I like games like this when you progress through certain things and then different environmental aspects happen. It changes up the environment and gives you more to do. So, all right, back to the map, back to the ship, and back to the icy planet where my toes are getting cold. I just realized looking at that little picture right there, she was like she was dancing with the little Spacer's Choice guy because she was holding his little hand while he's like doing a little jig. Isn't that just nice? because everybody gets along at the end of the day, no matter if it's corporate monetary values or espionage and so on and so forth. Imagine that. And unfortunately here I can't do that, so we'll take that. No, you know what? No, we're gonna take Niles. I want to avoid upsetting anybody. It seems like every other choice I make, someone's getting upset. All right, back to the map. I could fast travel in here, so we're not even gonna go through the front door. I didn't think about that the last time I did it. Calling deaths averted, Grizzly experiment yields little data. Outliers saved lives. It's fantastic. Every time I pass that TV guy, man, I dislike that helmet.
I look forward to the reclamation of the Hyperion web. Hopefully you shall facilitate that. Now, how might we be of use to one another?
Well, I have your crash information from the satellite, so you guys can rest easy. Your pancake recipe is not going to go anywhere.
Excellent! Take that, reductionists! Your horrid little surveillance devices shall finally be used for what their purpose should have been. Don't tell anyone about that outburst, please. Here's something to keep you quiet.
Mathematician's mantle, well, thank you.
Not by a factor of thousands. You'll have to tell me about your scholastic experiences someday, colleague. I've informed the presiding bishop you're coming to speak with her. She can be found in the room off the main stairwell. I'm sure I don't need to say this. But if you even think about bringing harm to Ruth, I shall know. Be on your very, very best behavior.
I mean, I hadn't planned on hurting anybody. At least at this point. Does this guy want to? No, okay, we're just gonna leave him be. Oh, this is some Darth Vader shit. Oh, she's the main lady.
The Order has always proclaimed patience as a virtue, but I am pleased my waiting is finally at its endpoint. For so long, you have only existed as numerical values on a chart, a bright star in a constellation of possibilities, as it were. Now, with your arrival, the Order nears the totality of its goals, provided you are willing to stay aligned with our cause.
I just want everybody to get along.
Faith is trust without evidence. You deserve far more than that. Now then, I gather you already know who I am, but science has shown that good manners strengthen developing relationships by 5.3%. So, allow me to introduce myself. I am Ruth Basar, third presiding bishop of the Order of the Ascendant, supreme calculator, and, plan willing, the architect of Arcadia's prosperous future.
Cool. It's an honor to meet you, Darth
When
Bishop.
I sent my initial message, I did not exactly know who its recipient would be, but I trusted the plan, and lo and behold, it provided you as the solution. Your recent exploits at Greater Tranquility Station have certainly made for compelling reading material. Confronting an assassin, and thereby sparing the delegates' lives before the rift inexplicably destroyed the station? Such a commendable effort is worthy of acknowledgement.
All right. Yeah. You're welcome. It was a close thing, if I'm honest. Now we'll just do the regular
If
options.
were so easily imitable, then we would not be speaking right now. Accept the credit. However, there's something of even greater import we must discuss. It's recently come to my attention that secret communications have been exchanged between Laplace's garden and the undisputed claim. Do you know anything about that?
And Alden to negotiate a truce between you and Auntie.
I should have known. Vicar Levin has made this appeal to me at least thrice since his return. He really cannot accept a solution he did not devise.
You and Auntie should sit down and hash things out.
Were it so easy, delegates would not have been required prior to now. Don't feel ashamed. Not even my own laureates can move me on certain matters. I will speak with Levin and tell him to cease all transmissions with the undisputed claim immediately.
The Order does not require a corporation's help to win this war. But
oh, wait a minute.
Let's move on from this discussion. The archive remains at the forefront of my mind, as it must be on yours, or else you would not be here.
Oh.
Rift data. And how did you come by this acquisition, if I may ask?
Okay, well, that's not good. I guess I just bombed that.
It must have been a difficult choice. But difficulty is not a metric useful in judging a decision as right or wrong. Something hard is only hard. Time determines the rest. Walk me through your plan, then. Once the data is processed, what then?
Helping to process data gives me a better insight on how to close the rifts.
So it may, but perhaps we are putting the solution before the problem. Until the Order has control over the archive again, this discussion is all but moot.
Okay, yep.
Charmingly put. But yes, I do. Any way I interpret the numbers, it is obvious the plan brought you here to deliver the archive out of Protectorate subjugation and back into Order hands. But before we go further, you should be aware, by aligning yourself with us in this matter, Auntie's Choice will almost assuredly see you as a threat to their interests. Are you prepared to accept that consequence? I understand.
Failed to cite her work completely.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna skip. Okay, yeah. So that pretty much just botched that whole scenario. So I want to make them work on this run. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do this. We're gonna bust back out, go do the Auntie's Choice missions, because I think you have to. What I'm picking up out of that is you have to actually talk to both of them, or complete these missions up to this point, and then sit down and say, "Hey, both sides are willing." Blah blah blah. We'll see what happens. I just don't. I don't want to botch anything. So honestly, I might have to just jump a bunch in the speech. Try to make these guys cooperate. I want to make this playthrough as easy as possible. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. Hey, look at that. Hey, I got the satellite. Yep, woohoo, yeah, speed run. Oh, nothing quite like academia, am I right? Presiding Bishop. Thank you. See you later. Okay, let's go back to the journal. The next thing we need to do, so that's the Presiding Bishop. We're done with that. Speak with Ruth. Raise the possibility that Order and Auntie's Choice working together and head to the Order of the Ascendant. No, we're not doing that. So we need to break the strike on Praetor. Oop, back to this. Let's kick our butt back into the incognito, go back to Praetor. We'll do these missions, try to align this stuff up and make it work. That's my whole goal here. Which also means if I'm going to do that, we're going to pop 2 more into speech. That also gives me, I think, 5% extra damage due to the speech thing for Space Ranger. Which is nice. Ish, sort of. Yep. And then it doesn't really matter who we bring here, so we'll bring Inez and Marisol with us. Actually, have I been on this planet already? Yeah, I was. What am I talking about? This is where you get the damn modulator thing. Break the strike. How far over is this? Over there. It's 400 meters out. That's not terrible. Can I slide down this without dying? Oh, not so much. Oh, my legs, my ankles, oh my God. Oh, I do like this. I like the water on this planet. It's really nice and vibrant. All right. That wasn't as far as a jog as I was thinking it was going to be, other than the Raptidons chasing me down, but not too shabby. I move fast in combat now. It's nice. This armor I've got on, plus I think I think I picked up a perk maybe that gave me a little bit of juicy juice, but
That's right, folks. Keep it chanting.
Welcome, fellow disgruntled worker. Can't say I recognize you. You come
it's because I'm not a disgruntled
to support
worker.
our cause?
No. No.
We're causing trouble. We just found out that we're basically slave labor. And now we're learning to stand up for ourselves.
How did you learn that?
Dunbar, one of our level 3 packers, explained it to us. He's got a new coiffeured friend who's helped us understand the workers'
Coiffeured
plight
friend. Coiffeur.
Politeness.
Is the coiffeur friend. He ate the baguette. On sait les bois de manger.
Don't be afraid to take a sign, or fill out a petition, or throw
Oh,
a bottle of urine
urine.
at the overseer's office window. That's right, folks.
No, I'm good. Can I talk to these guys?
Workers are too rowdy. Door stays shut for now.
Okay, can't go through there, so we'll run up this way. Can I not? Is there no way for me to get... Can I talk to you?
Whatever it is you're after, go looking for it somewhere else.
Oh, here he is.
The whole reason we set up here is to avoid customers. Is there something you need?
Maybe.
See
What
that
is all
repackaging
this?
facility down there? We're supposed to be working it, slaving away for a few meager bits that we then gotta use to pay for our own necessities. They work us like cysty pigs, charge us for the stems we need to yoke those hours, and don't let us relieve ourselves but in empty fizzy tea bottles we keep beneath our stations. So, we're making trouble until that changes, until we get some respect, until the privy is left open all day.
Cool.
Can't imagine what. Ain't like you could fix all of Auntie's Choice's hierarchy by your own self. I don't think you could even change this one dumpish overseer ruining our lives. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Okay, so this guy's not going to be helpful at all. So maybe I need to make my way in here and talk to that overseer is what we're... Yeah, that's what it's looking like. Swing. Let's sneak up in this bad place.
Like any negotiation I ever been a part of. Not that I've been part of many.
Oh, I thought maybe I could start flipping switches and stuff. Let's find this door. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have done that. It don't matter, we're already in here. Let's just take it all and go. What is this machine? Unjam the machine with pure brawn. Use your resilience to unjam the machine. My words just fumble over each other so much. Hey, lady.
Welcome to Auntie's Fine Product Revitalization Center, where we create tomorrow's brands today. I assume you are the disruption ameliorator from home office?
Sure.
It was about damn time you got here. This labor stoppage has put us almost a full week behind schedule and is making me look quite the fool.
Okay, so tell me what's going on.
Some ne'er-do-wells have incited our workers to halt all work. They've taken to making demands and carrying on about basic dignity and human rights.
Oh, we can't
It should
have
go
that
without
now.
saying that such flights of fantasy have no place inside Auntie's Choice. And if we were still in Tau Ceti, they would face grave consequences.
I reckon she's got her wires crossed. Basic dignity is what Auntie's Choice promised us when we signed up, so long as we were good at our work. And while we might have faced grave consequences back on Tau Ceti, it was under old management, who were trounced rather thoroughly in the end, I might add.
Nevertheless, here we must focus on getting these ingrates back to work and remind them that they're damn lucky to have Auntie's Choice to dedicate their lives to.
Okay.
You're asking me? That clearly is your domain. Running this invaluable facility on Auntie's behalf is mine. As a managerial administrativist, and when I say I, it is critical that you understand that as director of this facility, I should effectively be treated as though I were an executive. Is that clear?
I don't think that's how that works. What's clear is that it was actual Auntie's Choice executives that sent me here.
Well, there's no call for rudeness. It's unnecessary, unprofessional, and distracts us from the important business that I have the direct authority to dispatch you upon. This plant relabels dated items with new Auntie's Choice trademarks and slogans. It is critical to keeping revitalized products on the shelf for consumers hungry for something new. So, the workers may be unhappy, but they must realize their comfort is a distant second to Auntie's delivery schedule. Or in short, they need to get back to work.
Okay.
My workers are
I
striking.
wonder how we're going to
people
end
now.
this.
How very alarming. We must resolve this before
No,
things
not
get
strike,
even
not
further
like
out of hand.
actually hitting people. Oh my God, she misunderstood that.
Leader, and he's the one you have to talk to. His name is
Dummy, dunce, dumber, dumbly, Dunbar. Oh, it's Dunbar. That's funny.
Dumbly? Dunbar. It's Dunbar.
That's hilarious.
I believe he has demands, but I can't be bothered to remember what they were. They alter the generous terms Auntie offers, and so are egregious and should be rejected. You will find him up on the landing pad with some of his minions. Go help him understand the situation so everyone can get back to work. That clear?
Sure thing,
Best
lady.
of luck to you. Remember that your actions don't just reflect on you. You are also representing me, which is to say, you are also representing Auntie. Do us proud.
I mean, lady, I'm not necessarily representing you. I could really give a shit less about you, to be honest. Kind of seem like a dunce, if I'm being quite honest. Pop all these. You gained blackmail material on Overseer
I've no
Griggs.
plans of turning this labor negotiation into a liquidation job, dear. Just say the word.
A liquidation job, she said. She is ready to pull out guns and go to town. Crazy. I guess I'm gonna have to walk out the front door, aren't I?
Heads up! Make some space! We got a sanctioned non-employee professional.
Oh, caller coming out. Okay. Well, since I have the blackmail material, can't I give that to him? And I think that would end this pretty quickly.
I ain't aiming to seem rude, but I got a lot to deal with right now. Unless this is mighty important, I'll respectfully ask to be left to my business.
Let's see. Let's do that one.
Settle my complaints? How exactly you planning that?
Let's see. By listening, you tell me what's wrong. By trying to meditate a middle ground. Let's see.
Auntie's got to prioritize worker prosperity over productivity. What we've got now is poor labor retention techniques. What's going on is, remind me again?
An inhospitable occupational environment that ignores worker safety and health concerns.
Right, that.
Okay, so you're undervalued, unsupported, and mistreated.
Right, exactly. The conditions under which Auntie extracts our labor is, unacceptable. They're egregious, even.
They work 20-hour shifts, which require stims to endure that are charged at a premium. Adrena time is actually cheaper on the undisputed claim than it is here. And if that inhuman brutality isn't enough to offend basic decency, they're also barred from using the restroom throughout the business day. Their 20-hour business day. It is an
That is pretty
unconscionable
bad.
condition to keep these workers in. I can't imagine how hard it is for them to coordinate their daily duties.
Let's do
Our
that.
shifts need to be reduced to 12 hours a day. 4 hours of personal time ain't even enough to rest, much less get any actual living done. Second, if we gotta work those long hours, we want free Adrena time. Bad enough it's making everything taste like we're gnawing nickel pads. Having to pay for the pleasure's too far. Finally, we want all-day bathroom access. Expecting us to fit our necessities into the same 4 hours is just mean. Plus, between us, most folk ain't, if you get my meaning.
Okay. Keep complaining and you'll end up with no pay benefits. You sure don't want to be next auntie get back to work.
Look around at all those folks in armor.
Really wasn't a good option there.
So, you can either take our demands to Griggs or face all this muscle. Your choice.
All right. Definitely don't want to fight anybody. I do have the blackmail thing. And can I just walk in here, tell her, say, hey, this is what you're going to do, or bam, blackmail, you're done.
Get the exact same pay, but only work 12-hour days.
This is crazy that this is what I'm doing right now for a mission, is bartering a strike deal.
Welcome back, Ameliorator. Did you make contact with workers? Do they understand that this stoppage is madness? Are they ready to return?
Okay, I heard the workers' demands, and I think we can get them back to work.
So, what are these ingrate alley sprats willing to settle for? Golden privies and gilded sheets? To be spoon-fed crunch whenever their tummies rumble? 8-hour workdays?
No, they want their shift shortened. They're demanding 12-hour workdays.
12-hour? Are they mad? What are they gonna do with the other half of the day? Lounge around the facility, consuming air and water and power without compensating the company? I am, frankly, disappointed you would even bring me such a preposterous demand. You should have nipped this offensive arrogance in the bud.
Okay, I thought it would... That's fair, but you need to give them something. How about a paid lunch break?
Lunch break, you say? I suppose that might be a compromise I could make. It would still be a black eye on my sterling reputation, but at least it would get them back to work. All right, you've convinced me. What else do they want?
Okay, they're wanting their agenda time to be free. Oh, no, bathroom's
They want
unlocked.
to relieve themselves on company time? I've never heard something so preposterous. Can you imagine how many bits that loss of productivity will cost us? What if they lounge? What if they take time to relax? What if they retreat to indulge their baser urges? Auntie would be paying for all manner of unprofitable shenanigans.
People gotta use the bathroom. It don't take 30 seconds.
I suppose that is true. They are probably not doing their best work if they are distracted by their biological needs. Fine. They'll be unlocked. But breaks will be unpaid. What more do they want?
Okay, so I at least got that negotiated.
Free? Free? Nothing inside of Auntie's choice is free. Law, nothing in
What's
life is
the
free.
point in getting blackmail material against her?
Everything has a cost. Everything. Materials, labor, time, distribution, forced scarcity. Giving something away for free is akin to ignoring the cost of its creation, which is one small step from the system completely breaking down and plunging us all into anarchy.
Okay, it also breaks your personal greed, interferes with Auntie's bottom line, Overseer.
What in the void are you talking about? My greed is
Ah,
certainly
there it
doing no
is.
such thing. What? No, I would never. That's slander.
I broke into your office and looked at your terminal.
Can't prove a thing. Well, fuck. That's quite the rub, isn't it? All right, what do you want?
The workers get the adrenaline free, and I get a fistful of bits.
Huh. I don't know why you would waste leverage on them, but I suppose you've got your reasons. All right.
Nice.
They'll get their Adrena time, and you'll get all the bits I got on me. Is there more they ask?
I think that's everything.
Very good. Ha! I was going to say very good, but that would be downright farcical. There is nothing good about this situation. Please, just resolve it as quickly as possible.
Okay, now I gotta run back over here, talk to him again. God, dude. Freaking missions are annoying. No more peeing in bottles and cans, or my boss's name's not Dan.
Hello again. Do you have news for us about the negotiations?
Yes, I negotiated terms for your bathroom
That's as
access.
fine a place to start as any. What did that tyrant have to say for herself? Is she willing to see reason?
The bathrooms will be kept unlocked, but your time is deducted from your pay.
I'm not gonna pretend that's satisfying news, but at least we'll have, some relief. That beats, acting like we're holding it all day. What's next?
Acting?
She willing to see reason? Free? Really? Why, I'd surely have lost that bet. I figured we'd ask for free and settle for wholesale. You're a miracle worker. What's next?
And then your working hours.
Excellent. What progress have you made?
This one you're not gonna like.
I suppose it's better than nothing. Well, it's not the outcome we were hoping for, but these changes will make our return to work much more palatable. Thank you for your help.
Damn! I really felt like I was close to signing all of you, and I needed that recruitment bonus. I don't know how I'm going to afford my hair cream now, but I'll get him next time. And he won't always have you working her angles for her. And her usual agents don't stand a chance against me.
Next time? Against you? What in law's name are you saying? Sometimes you talk so odd it don't sound like you're Auntie's choice at all.
Yeah, I was starting to have the same thought.
It don't matter. All that
I bet you he's a
matters is
Sub
my
Rosa
working conditions
contractor.
have just
That's what it feels
improved
like.
mightily. Thanks to you, stranger. Now, if you'll excuse us, we're gonna get back to work.
You did these folk a good turn, Commander.
Nice.
Good luck. We'll be seeing more of these negotiations across Arcadia. Bosses will just have to live with it.
Move, move. Oh my god, I'm stuck in between all of them. Get out of the way. Get the hell out of the way.
The workers have returned and production has resumed. Wonderful work, our disruption ameliorator. I do wish it had gone more smoothly, but I understand you did what you must. I have already informed the Home Office, and with it, put in an extra sprinkling of mild praise directly with Auntie. She will, no doubt, be excited to learn of my approval. You may tell the executives that dispatched you that you have done an adequate job. Under my keen supervision, of course.
You ain't supervising anything. I'll punch you right in your face. Right in the mouth. I don't even care. Deadlock. Kerpow. Okay, where is my ship? Oh, here it is. All right. Oop, nope, that is not what I wanted to click. Oopsie daisy. Next. No. I want to fast travel. God, it's so difficult to fast travel when you've got all these little missions and dots and stuff all over the place. It's a pain in the cooster. Oh, God. Okay. Inform the executives of your success. This is becoming very tasking. We gotta go to one planet and do one thing, then go back to another planet to talk to this person, to come back over here to do this thing, to do that thing, to do this thing. Oh, and I need a new pair of running shoes. But hey, we at least hit level 20 now, so... Which is probably far few and in between, but it is what it is. Now, are they going to reject me for having Marisol with me? I'm really hoping that's not the case. That's going to be annoying. You've leveled up. Visit your character sheet to spend any skill or perk points. Congratulations on being amazing. Oh, it confused me. I was wondering why I was saying that.
Purchase and consume with
Whoop.
Auntie's choice.
Whoop.
Welcome back. We understand you've been a very busy little manty-wasp. Well, out with it.
Yes, time is bits. Tell us how it went.
I'm hoping it went pretty good.
A satisfactory effort, my ameliorator. I had hopes your talents would yield a result a mite more in our favor, but good work overall.
It was the best possible result. Nobody's happy, but everybody's satisfied.
Well, I suppose I can't argue with the truth of that.
Anything else you'd like to report?
Nope.
Your performance at that facility went exceedingly well, all things considered, and it was an ideal first step in effecting my monopolistic mercantile methodology plan.
The MMMP?
There you go again, pinning your career to that flim-flam mathematical malarkey. What do a bunch of eggheads know about marketing? Marketing isn't some rigmarole you can plug into a computronic doodad. It's instinct, intuition, know-how. It's a fucking art.
Man, you people are getting as vulgar as I am.
Yes, suppose we should move on. Ursula, will you do the honors?
I'm the head of our proprietary Insight Acquisition Division. Stealing our rivals' trade secrets? That's our bread and butter. We can sometimes lack a certain subtlety, though. The Protectorate have a process called mental refreshment. Some kind of mind manipulation business. There's a facility.
Oh my god, I gotta go back to fucking Praetor.
Auntie wants details on their methodology, pharmacology, and technology. His archive plan says it's important. Fine. Auntie and I agree. It presents possibilities.
Okay.
Attitude like that will take you far
Duper
around here.
duper.
A few aspirational goals, if possible. If you see a chance to talk their lead scientist into joining us, and/or dig up additional details about the process, do so.
Which is to say, we'll make it more worth your while. I promise you'll never want for compensation while in our employ.
See you when it's done.
All right, cool. You know what? We're going to put 2 more into speech. We're going to crack that. And then let's see what we have available to us now. Intimidator cannot be frightened this way. It's Charlton. Many of you more believe you more likely to be accepted as true. Additional likelihood that enemies will target you is reduced. Honestly, let's do that. That way I can get a little bit more bang for my buck. And I guess we're going back to Praetor. Woohoo. If I don't sound excited, it's because I'm not. I'm really not. It did say Praetor, right? Am I stupid? Am I on the wrong one? Oh, no, it's this mission. Okay, I was like, wait a minute. Whoa, hold up. I don't understand when you complete that mission, why it just doesn't auto-accept that new one and be like, hey, here you go, bam, fist right up your stink mentor hole in your head. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. All right, so this is this. We're going to keep these 2, as always. Honestly, my 2 favorites so far. They do a lot of good stuff. And it is Great Googly Moogly. I'm dying. This is wonderful. Oh, it's really weird. It wasn't even taking. It wasn't taking. God, what am I trying to say? Ammo. There for a second. That was weird.
Process increases tractability, stifles undue agitation, stymies untoward.
There's all bad people in here. Well, except for these refreshed bees. A projector, a protectorate missileer. This dude's got a rocket. Okay, maybe not. Okay, is everybody else good to go? God, dude. So annoying. I might not want to use this in here because if they want me to recruit the scientist, I might not want to accidentally kill him. You know what I mean? Also thinking maybe considering the situation. What else do I have? I'm gonna put that back on because I'm almost out of ammo for that, so there's no point in putting that on. Oh, Jesus. Bathroom. Bathroom. Did that say Placid's water treatment?
Is a fellow subject lacking? Come in. Come right in and be refreshed.
There's a long, dim tunnel going down through there. That's always lovely. How big is this facility? Oh, it's not that big. Be refreshed. What is going on here?
flight instruction, a restorative cocktail, and
My brain is getting fried right now is what's happening.
to abrade your imperfections. I'm head refresher here, and I guarantee when you exit our doors, you will be a
Oh my god.
of our perfect society.
Are you mentally refreshed?
Say goodbye, imperfect thoughts. Hello, contentment.
This is trippy.
The void we just got hosed down with, but it's
Greetings, subject.
Nice.
Or should I say refreshed? Welcome to the Wellnetarium. You're not on my schedule. A walk-in then. Wonderful. Once you're properly evaluated, we'll have you well on your way to refreshment.
I think a few bulbs burned out and this one's upstairs. Play along. We should be able to get past.
I agree.
Oh, you appear to have questions. A telltale sign of needing refreshment.
Okay, I'm definitely here for mental refreshment. You're going to let me in for that, right?
Why, of course. Naturally.
What a lie.
Of every subject to submit for a quick mental tune-up whenever we experience imperfect thoughts or lack a little zeal.
Okay, I'm ready. Evaluate away.
Simply step over to my automechanical colleague to my left, / your right, and it will begin your assessment.
Mechanical. Oh, this one?
Greeting, subject unscheduled. Welcome to Placid Waters Wellnetarium. Evaluation commencing. Subjects are required to respond 100% accurately to all queries. Bespoke prescribed regimens may produce untoward ramifications if baseline data is greater than minutely erroneous. Query 1. Concisely characterize your personal perspective. Incorrect. The accepted answer is
Incorrect?
2. Rate your present level of zealous. Incorrect.
Oh, these are all incorrect. Okay, I hate to do this, but I'm skipping through this because this is...
The form 2. Now, your realignment with the paradigm begins now.
You know, I could just break through everything as well. Oh, I can't go through there. That sucks. What is this thing? You've gained low priority privilege pass.
Wonder what it says about us that we got mistaken for patients.
Medicament dispensable.
Dude, there's just people. All these guys are bad people. What am I supposed to do down here? Oh, you have to have a mid or a high level pass for that.
Lectures playing. Prepare to be edified.
For today's topic, we'll touch on why our program is so very important.
Greeting, unscheduled walk-in. On a scale of 1, response.
You know, like I said, I'm sorry. I'm just gonna like blow through some of this stuff.
Greeting, unscheduled walk-in.
Does it not give me another ticket?
To failure, loss, and anarchy. It is
How the hell are you supposed to get through here then?
all human beings require direction. As my good friend the consul would say, at its base, humanity unguided.
The kitchen pantry is presently off limits due to anomalous structural
Okay, what are you supposed to do here then?
Oh, hello.
I guess maybe there's a key card in here somewhere that you can pick up to get you access into the other parts. It says prisoner's hat on it, conveniently. That's all I'm looking for is a key card. Maybe there's...
Collective cognitive compliance.
What's in here? That's a bathroom. Okay.
And no questions to answer.
Dude, this place is freaking bananas. There's literally nothing I can do here. I don't know what you're supposed to do. Maybe I talk to this person down here, maybe?
Oh, a new face. Well, I'd welcome you to the Wellnetarium, but the designated subject reader ought to have attended to that by now.
Okay.
Greeting, unscheduled walk-in.
Gotta be a way in. Right? That door's locked. all of these doors are locked.
Our beneficent ruler, the console.
Oh, okay. This place is just creepy, whack, all the above. I'm gonna go back up here. I don't know what else I'm supposed to do with this. It says collect the pharmacology sample, but I can't even get in. Do I have to re-talk to these guys? All right. So, albeit looking around for a couple minutes, trying to figure out exactly what I was doing, how I was doing it, and where I needed to go. You know, this vent looks pretty open. You can tell that it's accessible. However, you either need high sneaking or you need observation to be able to observe and see that the vent can be gone through. As if my own keen eyes do not facilitate the need to say, hey, I can go through that vent. So, there's only one other unnecessary thing that we can do to get in and get around. And that's unfortunately killing robots and pretty much causing a lot of issues. So I'm going to hope that we don't necessarily kill a lot of these civs while we do this. But I don't have another choice at this point, unless I overlook something and just don't know. Oh, there's protectorate soldiers coming down in here too. I was not expecting these guys to be jumping down in here. Are they? Dude, there's just so many of them. Okay, are we good? Come on, get up, Inez. We don't have time for you slacking at this point.
Well, there are many mental refreshment facilities to be found throughout our...
Okay, we at least got the key card for that. Is there any other way? What is this? I'm assuming you need observation for that too. I mean, you can clearly see there's a hole in that wall. It's a shame that you need observation to get through all this stuff. So wait a minute, let's go back in here. So I bet you need observation too, and you can go through there as well. See, man, that's the thing that just aggravates me so much about this. You just can't get everything done without having those specific skills. Albeit 1 point into it, or, you know, full 20 points in it. Now, respectfully, we probably were going to end up having to do this anyways to get out of this, but I really wanted to get all those shots hitting the wall instead of that guy. That's what I wanted to get. Screw accuracy, am I right? Screw me actually aiming. That is a long freaking gun. A prism heavy revolver. That is nuts. Yeah, I'm feeling a little woozy. Where's the other one at?
I'll handle this.
Oh, he's still in his cage. Okay, we're good. Ooh, bastard. Oh, he came out. Oh, he came out.
Medkit coming your way.
Oh, there's a thing for the toxicity. I do appreciate having that.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Okay. There's a little jump down right there. Trauma kit. Examine. What is this? Okay, these are the whatchamacallit. Additional materials. Yeah, see, that's garbage. But you can't get through there. We've at least got that. What's down here? Oh. I don't really know what good that's gonna do. What is this? Disable power. Does that disable the power in the hole here? It did. And for good reason, too. That was an advanced decryption key. Thick. That's nice and toasty. We needed that. Yes, we did. Now, is this my elevator? I'd like to go to floor 3, please. The observation oversight. That would be just wonderful. Thank you very much. I think I forgot my cold lemonade up here. Where's all the bad guys at?
Huh? Investigating hostile intentions.
Yeah, he was shocked that we made our way up here. Okay, I don't necessarily know. What is all this? Is this the scientist? Yeah, he's a Gould, which sounds like an important title. Oh my god! Yeah, well, if you throw that little bit thingy down right there, we'll be alright now, won't we?
Go for torpification.
Okay, I don't know what I just threw down, but it was bright and blue and didn't look like it did a whole lot of anything.
You've gained privileged access somehow. Our superiors must have arranged.
The dude is freaking out, but he is as mellow as can be. Like, oh, everything is great, man. I'm so glad you were able to gain the access to have a good time. That's nuts. I mean, they're basically just drugged out of their damn mind. Is what it is. I think we're actually clear on all the bad guys. I don't think there's a whole lot of anybody else left. This is a security room here. Take that item. Take the captain's hat. Everybody fall in line now. Listen here. We gotta make sure they're all mentally refreshed. And for some reason, I'm turning into Uncle Ruckus. Oh, my lord. Messages, nothing in there as per usual. Garbage, grab that, grab that. Okay, respectfully, I think we've gotten a lot of everything that we can really get a hold of. There's not much more that we can grab, is there? Maybe, well, other than whatever's down here. We still have the first floor to go to, respectfully. I mean, we still do have that whole section to go to. This is the scientist down here. I'm almost positive this is him.
Could have sworn no one was due for hours. Wherever is your chart? Wait, you're not a patient. You're not even a protectorate subject, are you? I see it now. You possess the telltale look of wonder and introspection.
Gonna assume this one's in charge. He's not nearly as kooky or unpleasantly pleasant as the others.
Well, out with it. Who are you?
My name is Jeff. Caught, I'm an outsider. My lack of glossy-eyed, bewildered gaze gave me away, did it?
Such a brazen display of derision of protectorate ways. How unexpected. How provocative. This presents a rare opportunity to hone my argumentative skills against the inferior minds and bankrupt philosophies of our rivals. To what end are you here? Tell me truly. Speak plainly.
Let's see. To document the wonders of the mental refreshment process.
Ah, for one of our adversaries, I'm sure.
Yes.
I have a proposal for you. I'll provide you what you wish if you debate me on the merits and failings.
Dude, I don't think it's gonna work. My speech is not high enough to do that.
There's a good sport.
I guess we can try.
Keep up. So, what of the Order, our former allies, those cursed overthinkers, doomed to lives free of luxury, toiling away in ceaseless cogitation? What say you of them?
Dedicating one's life to research sounds wonderful. As a scientist, surely you must agree.
What I may find personally satisfying is irrelevant. I think first of my community. Thought is an affliction to the base cog. Rampant, unrestrained rumination leads nowhere pretty. Though your point, while gratingly expressed, is noted, albeit grudgingly. What say you about Auntie's choice, then? Tell me, is there any value in the vapid emptiness of those corporate consumerists?
Oh yeah, that sucks. I got leadership 11 or speech 11. Their advertising jingles and sloganeering are pretty catchy. Honestly, they're effective at getting things done.
Need a rival vendor dealt with?
I mean, they are.
We'll repossess their wares.
Pretty darn good at that.
Township seized, we'll pay the guarding forces to lay down arms. If that don't work, we got firepower.
Yes, I've seen the craters left in their wake. They're quite capable as far as looting and destruction go. I'm not sure I perceive the merit in that, though. In the Protectorate, we have the best of everything. Food, technology, a sense of belonging, freedom from doubt, worry, hard work. No, the others simply cannot compare.
Let's see. Guess everything looks great if you're doing the mental revising instead of receiving it.
People are unproductively prone to unhappiness. We remove this self-sabotaging flaw so they can fully appreciate the ample bounty we provide, free of doubt and worry.
Imagine having a clever cohort to debate like this often. I do in the world of academia.
Oh, that does sound rather engaging. Regular discourse with near intellectual equals, likely less of them singing. Though, of course, it does depend what we'd be debating. Well, admit I assumed this conversation would be more engaging. Did you have any final points you'd like to make? As a, last chance to distinguish yourself?
What do you think the matriarch would think about mental refreshment today? If you judge society by how it treats dissension, the Protectorate is scarily bizarre. Let's do this one.
Her opinion to me would be largely irrelevant. While I appreciate all she did, of course, there are those who are visionaries and those of us who enact vision, who make it real. All right, fair enough. In that little battle of wits, one of us proved severely outmatched, and I'm not sure you're completely aware of which of us I'm referring to. I am deeply disappointed by your lack of intellectual prowess, though ultimately I'm not wholly surprised. Suppose that leaves one last thing.
Mobilizing.
Okay. Well, I guess we're not recruiting him.
Vitals are in the red.
Very unfortunate. That's what I'm talking about. Like, so if you want to amass to being able to do things like that, you have to sacrifice pretty much and have enough speech or leadership throughout to even be adept at even getting that guy on your side. Yeah, it's unfortunate. It is what it is, though. We got everything else we needed. Ooh, 595 bits there. Pretty sweet.
Wait. I was led to believe my case
Ugh.
required minimal treatment. But that last session, that was far more intensive. Strong observation, Your Sublime Radiance. We set the lathe to the maximal abradement setting, per instructions. Maximal?
Nothing else in here? Wait a minute. So this dude was hanging out in that room the whole time?
Subject is exhibiting increased agitation upon exiting the lathe, consistent with extreme...
Oh, he had a pitchball card on him.
Abradement recommended. Who are you speaking to? Are you recording this? Enough of this farce! Release me at once!
Do I have the authorization to go to the first floor now? Special administrations. Yep, okay. I guess we can do skills. Yeah, man, I mean, I've got my speech up pretty high. I'm gonna go 2 more in speech. I think 8's a good point to maybe stop with that, depending on how much further it presses me to absolutely need it.
System, serve the sovereign.
Hey, friend, what's happening? keep you on the ground. That sounds like a pretty good idea to me. Anything on the computer? Anything of interest that'll pique me? Nope, nope, nope. Okay, cool. We love reading conversations.
Don't hurt him, please. The Sovereign isn't at his best right now. You're not here to harm him, are you? If so, I must warn you, I will defend the Sovereign to the fullest extent of my
He doesn't look like he's in
abilities.
too good a shape, bud.
Yes, it is. Our beneficent, infallible ruler, the Sovereign Henry Aloysius Varric, son of the first Sovereign, Reuben Varric. You'll have to forgive him right now. As I said, he is not his best today.
He don't look it.
We've been here since it was determined that the Sovereign, long distraught over the loss of his family, was in need of mental refreshment. Since then, he has been receiving dedicated treatment from head refresher Gould himself. Well, after his first session, the Sovereign was notably upset, launched into hysteric fits of paranoid ranting, absurd nonsense about how the Consul had betrayed him and seized power. For his own good, he had to be gently but firmly restrained. That all stopped after his next dip into the lathe, thank law. He's remained quite peaceful since. I'm certain he'll be back to his old self in no time.
Yeah, but, you know...
Preposterous. The Consul and all the
He's your leader. Why would you
No
just leave him like that?
Protectorate would ever harm or knowingly allow harm to befall our beneficent ruler, the Sovereign, or consider such a thing. To even think such a thought is unthinkable. This stately form before you is the direct descendant of the matriarch herself. All we have, all any of us have, stems directly from the works of his family line. I will stay true to him and the Protectorate to the end. We all will.
Okay, you should probably take him
The
somewhere.
Sovereign is receiving the finest possible care, as he has every day of his life. Treatment outside the Protectorate is barbaric by comparison. Our system is perfect. Just leave us be.
Can I talk to him? Will he say anything?
Go. Please, just leave us.
Okay, well,
Just leave.
I will do so, buddy, because I don't know that there's much more anybody can do for him. He is a vegetable. Straight up vegetable. And not even a good one either. You know, not a carrot, not a potato. God, what type of vegetable do I dislike the most now that I think about it? That's a good topic. What type of vegetable do you hate most? I also think I went the wrong way. Or I got off the right? Nope. This the right way? Yeah, because there's a front door here. All right. At least everybody's freaking out properly. I do have to say I kind of regret that didn't go a little bit better, but just the combination of things you have to have at a high level to get the most out of this has been a little bit crazy. Wait, did I not get everything down there? What do you mean I didn't get everything down there? Hold on. Okay, you gathered supplemental information about the technology, the mental refreshment technology. Anti-Choice is intrigued. Mental refreshment process and asked to retrieve materials related to understanding that they have asked for technical schematics. You acquired an example of the process, an audio cartridge containing hours you acquired for sample department and used in the process. There's nothing else down here, is there?
Trouble ahead.
I mean, yeah, I went through the whole facility. Okay, I'm gonna make one final sweep through this, and then once I do that, I'll just make my way back to Anti-Choice. All right, so I figured out what it was. There was a schematic in a little safe down there that I forgot. Looked right at it and missed it. So We're back on undisputed, whatever the place is called.
I see you're back from the
Let's see what they got in store for us here.
All their secrets in hand, yes?
Our team at Proprietary Insight Acquisition has been salivating over the potential commercial applications of that process.
Well, I got some good news and I got some bad news. The lead scientist is dead.
Well, got what we needed. Sometimes a body count can't be helped.
Better in the ground than in our enemy's employ. Nice work, my ameliorator.
Now, I assume you won't mind we have a few questions about the process. Our people will extract details about the pharmacology and methodology, and that will all no doubt prove useful. But we're most interested in the technology and its results.
Hey, why are you asking me for? I literally gave you everything you needed to know.
I like the sound of that. Seems like they'd be difficult to market to.
How truly unfortunate. Those without desire or drive make terrible customers. They could barely even be considered consumers at all.
What else can you tell us about the place? Turn up any additional details? Anything especially marketable?
Let's see. They had a method of pairing propaganda with the suggestibility drug to boost retention.
That's certainly interesting.
So just spike your Burpleberry Crunch.
What else?
And internal documents show the allay that adversely affects patients more often than they let on.
Still, they keep on marketing it as virtually foolproof, don't they? So much for their vaunted moral high ground, and so much for us exploiting that piece of technology.
That's it.
Excellent. Well, here's your reward, along with something extra for your effort.
Explosive auto spray SMG. Nice.
Converting him would have earned you an above-average payout. All right. For your next assignment, well, it's something of an organizational priority.
Congratulations. Your storied success has earned you a whole entire minute with our illustrious leader, Auntie Cleo.
So your preliminary chores are complete. Oh, finally, a contractor with a little backbone. Normally they flee or expire, leaving the work woefully incomplete. Ah, I remember you from before. Fairfield, yes? Tell me, as an outside agent, do you have any quandaries working with our organization?
Not really.
It's true, the old corporations cared little for the individual, whereas I'd like to see each and every one of our employees rise from the refuse heap, like I did. Do hope you'll forgive these two. They're competing for a rather significant promotion, you see. It tends to make employees fractious, like young ursopods cooped up in the den.
I don't know what an ursopod is.
You've been advancing a fairly radical idea with a group that, to date, we've considered our rivals. Certain communications have even been exchanged between our ship and the Order's headquarters. You've spoken to the delegates, yes?
Yes, I have.
A cessation of hostilities could present any number of potentially profitable options, assuming we could work out favorable terms. Oh, my security team would never allow it, but a call like this over a secure line should be an acceptable alternative. Of course, Ruth would also need to agree. Perhaps if you were to perform a few useful errands for the Order, you might earn a meeting with her to propose the same.
Okay.
Have Ruth reach out when she's ready to talk.
We're good.
And I'll set up a call on a secure line next door.
All right. Cool. So this works out good because I reloaded right before I talked to her. So this should give me the opportunity to maybe set up a meeting with these two and hopefully it goes well. If not, I may just shoot her in the face. Maybe. Not fully yet. I haven't fully disclosed that I'm going to do that. It's a possibility. If she doesn't agree. All I want is peace. Just peace. Unfortunately, I got to leave Inez here. So we'll bring Niles. Leave it at that. That way I got double companions in case things for any reason like to take a little tumble off the edge of the, you know. A little bit of pow. Yes, here it is. And my speech skill's high enough too. It's at least level 8, so maybe that'll help out a little bit. I don't know. You know, all we can do is hope. What is that one? Process the Rift data. All right, well, I'm not worried about processing that yet. We're going to do this. Solicit the order support. Talk to her, and hopefully this will go well. Fingers crossed, everyone, as we make our way up here. I have a feeling she's still not going to go for it. All right, now we've already been through this spiel, so everyone knows that we've already heard this just a little bit ago.
I am Ruth Bassar. Third, I admit, you're confronting an assassin, and thereby sparing the delegates' lives before the rift. However, I just received the most curious transmission from... I must admit I have significant doubts.
Okay, okay, right here's where we need to stop, because this is a different conversation.
Choice. Why should the Order agree to even entertain the possibility?
It would consider you a wise leader, wise enough to see potential benefits here.
Wise enough to recognize the perils, too. But the right course often involves remaining open to new possibilities. Auntie Cleo has already proposed a secure conference room on board the Undisputed Claim for our use. I will await your arrival there to mediate.
Failed to cite her work completely. I worked with Presiding Bishop Orlo, you know. Now there was a serious scientician.
Okay. Perfect. Perfect, 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 perfect. Let's bounce back to the ship. Then we bounce back to the other ship. Because this entire episode has been bouncing back and forth between planet to planet, to ship, to upside down, and everywhere in between. And we're loving it. We absolutely love it. Makes me kind of want to jump off a roof. But it's okay. So let's go here. Probably should have actually... Hold on, let's go to the journal. An equitable arrangement, handle the negotiations. Okay, we are in the right location, right? Okay, I know they said here, but... I am almost tempted, just for the sake of making sure this goes well, to put... We're going to put 2 more into this. That's it. We're done with speech. No more speech. Everything else is going into guns, science, and medical. Shit. Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on. Just hear me out on this. We're going to bring Inez with us. Set of Niles. That way we've got 1 companion from each side. We've got both sides sitting at the table. Everything's good. We got popcorn. We got some dehydrated water tablets and so on and so forth. I'm assuming this is all the way at the end. Okay. This is the whole proct of this whole entire episode, because I wanted to just broker this deal. It's like a little bit of a longer episode than I normally wanted to do. I think we're closing in at 2 hours almost, which is a long time, but it's good. It's all good. How do I get down here? There's an elevator. All right. First floor, secure telecommunications. Let's go down here. I'll put my gun up too. Here we go.
Look who it is, the instigator of this little affair. Her mathematicalness should be along soon, unless the leader of the Order's too busy crunching numbers to attend to business.
There we are. Apologies for the delay. We were resolving some technical issues. Cloister's atmosphere has a tendency to...
Oh, yes. Regale us with a thorough account of Cloister's atmosphere. Spare no detail.
This must be Auntie Cleo's trademark wit.
Damn.
I expected better.
They're taking shots at each other.
If I was discourteous, I apologize. So long as our mediator proves up to the task, surely we can remain civil. If not, these negotiations may prove short indeed.
All right, I've never failed at anything except physical education. Damn that roadblock.
Auntie, perhaps you should start us off.
From where I'm positioned, I sense 3 sore points still in need of massage. Point 1, control of the archive. Point 2, oversight of production and distribution of skip cores. And point 3, management of Rift technology.
Okay, the most important thing to decide first is who gets control over the archive.
Before we go any further, I want it in writing that the Order will take full control of the archive without interference from Auntie's choice.
What? So the Order can set it fruitlessly idling for another few centuries? We would put it to far more practical use. Imagine the marketing strategies it could develop.
Well, we don't need marketing strategies.
Hand before giving custody of the archive over to a corporation. Humanity's ascension depends on its calculations. No, such a condition is out of the question.
Okay. Ruth is right. The Order built the archive. It belongs to them.
I am amenable to that proposition. Less work on our part.
I'm waiting to hear an argument that would support such a ludicrous proposal.
Okay. If Auntie pays the Order for access, that MCUD could fund more scientific research?
No one said anything about paying. But, it would be a pittance compared to the future profits we might derive.
Involving money in science seems questionable. But having access to Auntie's resources would be useful for our research.
Okay, we didn't screw that up.
Fine. Yes, I agree. Reluctantly.
Ruth, I commend you for being so receptive. And I assure you that Auntie's choice values science. Nothing bad has ever happened when science and commerce are combined.
On the subject of science, it would be most prudent for us to discuss who will be overseeing the management of skip drives, specifically the production of skip cores.
No one understands production like we do. Besides which, we have far more experience using skip drives. It was how we came to Arcadia, after all.
Where Auntie's choice manages, the Order would undoubtedly excel. Do not exclude us from consideration merely for lack of experience.
So you ramp up production? And then what? Hand skip drives out for free to whoever wants one? Preposterous! And a waste of a perfectly good monopoly.
We would be diligent about who we licensed out the skip drives to. And a monopoly over space travel is precisely what I wish to avoid. This technology should benefit all humanity.
Okay, Ruth is right. Skip drives are too important to trust anyone but the Order. I disagree. Nothing in life comes for free. Anti-choice should oversee the production.
Exactly right.
Oh my God.
I will want to run some calculations to be sure, but I'm willing to concede on this point for now. There is still the question of who takes possession of the Protectorate's rift technology once the war is finished. Although the science is still largely theoretical, this technology could be used to not only close rifts, but create new ones. A dangerous power indeed, left in the wrong hands.
The Order would fritter away valuable time endlessly hand-wringing what to do with the technology. Auntie's choice would actually use it. For good, of course. In a gainful manner.
Okay, maybe you can share the technology.
A 50-50 split? But that's so equal.
I mean, listen here. You say that like it's a bad thing.
I generally consider anything less than a majority as practically a loss. But fine. If Ruth's open to it, I believe I can agree on the general terms here. And, well, we can haggle over minor quibbling details like percentages later.
I shall look forward to brokering the math with you, Cleo. There is one final matter I wish to discuss. I require some chemicals that I have been told are manufactured at a plant on Praetor, controlled by Auntie's choice.
Okay, that doesn't sound too difficult. Auntie, can you help with that?
I know which plant you're referring to, Ruth, and what comes out of it is hardly safe for general use. Out of professional curiosity, what could you possibly need with such dangerous compounds? Running a little experiment, are we? On what? Or whom?
That is, quite frankly, none of your concern.
But it's Auntie's business now. Ruth, you two are working together.
Precisely. Precisely. Partners don't withhold secrets, although they can and probably should withhold extremely dangerous chemicals if not properly notified of what they will be used for.
I will make no progress with my request without further explanation, will I? While the Archive is an infinitely complex machine, an equally complex apparatus has been designed which allows one to interact with it directly. Brain-to-logic assembly, as it were. Unfortunately, this headgear exacts a rather tremendous cost on the wearer. A certain panacea is needed to survive it, but I require these chemicals to finish it.
Okay, an exchange of a few chemicals seems reasonable enough, right, Auntie?
Certainly. I'll even extend our corporate partner's micro discount to Ruth as a show of good faith.
Hey, look at
Best
that.
I'll say is today's outcome is workable. Barely. Our gains were not as exclusive as I had hoped they'd be.
Arriving at any arrangement even remotely equitable was statistically improbable. Be glad our mediator managed to find a middle path forward.
Hey, listen, you guys are 50-50, all right? Like, you both got brokered in pretty good deals here. I'm just saying, I think I did a pretty damn good job. You know what I'm saying?
As am I. You certainly have a way of curving probability into your favor.
Well, that'll be all for today. Don't forget to purchase the latest in Auntie's Choice products out on the value-added Esplanade, or enjoy a refreshing cocktail at the Best Choice. And do come see me personally when you have time. I have just the thing in mind for an accomplished freelancer such as yourself.
One moment. There are still the logistics of recapturing the Archive to consider.
We'll, of course, provide our expert troops to support these efforts. Have your people call my people to sort details. Doodaloo!
Brusque as ever. Auntie's troopers will certainly help us manage the Protectorate forces easier, especially if supported by your help. But it would be irrational to expect you to endanger your own life without a more specific strategy in place. Fortunately, I have already given this some thought.
Okay, I'm just gonna let her continue here.
We must reclaim Spireton from the enemy. Spireton once served as the Order's headquarters, due to its proximity to the Archive. Its loss was an affront, and remains so. Unlocking and calling that lift can only be done from within the Archive, however. So you will need to infiltrate the Archive by alternate means, via a bridge connected to Newton. Fortunately, I am told you already dealt with the cultists there. Unfortunately, you will still need to find a way past a small rift currently blocking the bridge.
Good news.
Ordinarily,
Good
I do
news,
not fancy
everyone.
Surprises, but you are proving an exception to that rule. With such a device in hand, bypassing the rift should be as rudimentary as pie. And perhaps at some later date, you will also permit our scientists to analyze this gadget at length in one of our labs, provided all goes according to plan.
All right.
There is a computronical key that you will also need to locate
is there
within
any-
the Archive called the Calcaduceus.
Is there any
The
freaking thing else that you
grants
need?
Special access
The
to the Archive.
Calcaduceus.
Once it is back in Order hands, we will have full control.
Now
over its
entering the
systems once
ring,
more.
Calcaduceus.
Rift data. And how did you come by this acquisition, if I may ask?
I found it. Not easily. I tracked down a former colleague who did not part happily
It
with it.
troubles you. What you had to do to get this data. It must have been a difficult choice. But difficulty is not a metric useful in judging a decision as right or wrong. Something hard is only hard. Time determines the rest.
You
the
said
Order has
hard.
control over the Archive again, this discussion is all but moot. You know what must be done. May you achieve progress in accordance with the plan.
That was some damn fine intermediation, Commander. You might just have a future in finance. You know, after Auntie and the Order trounce the Protectorate.
Listen, and as I don't want to talk about it, that was it's so annoying. The back and forth from planet to the ship and back and forth and walking and this and that. And this has been an egregious situation and a trip. And with that in mind, this is going to do it for this episode. So, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for the support. I appreciate it as always. If you guys enjoyed the episode and have enjoyed the series, please make sure to subscribe for more, and I will catch you all on the next one.